Okay, so we're doing another Sizzle and Smoke episode. Today, before we get into that, let's talk. This is not meant for the established person. You know, somebody in their 40s, you got kids, you've kind of, up to this point, figured life out. It's not easy, we know that. There's always things that happen and life drives you nuts. But you can now make yourself a meal. You can do what you need to do. This is going out for the 20 to 30 year olds, we're going to say. Okay? We've all been there. You got tired of the old nagging, complaining, always on your butt. Those people called your parents. That's right. You left. You're gone. You got your own place. It's freedom. You can do what you want, stay up all night, leave your junk everywhere. Nobody to ride your butt. Love it. But you now realize the fridge doesn't automatically restock itself once a week. What's that all about? Your laundry doesn't get washed and folded and put away. Where's that happen? Who's going to do that? House doesn't clean itself. All these things, it's like, what the hell? You don't come home from school and there's just food sitting there waiting for you to eat. Right? All those things you took granted of, now you got to do. So today, I'm going to show you how to make a gourmet meal for cheap. We're going to do Cheeseburger Ramen Casserole. Easy, and it's as easy as it sounds. You slap it all together, you're going to chuck it in the oven and bake it, and you're going to love this, okay? You got a friend coming over, or you maybe got a girlfriend coming over for the first time you're going to cook for her, bam. You make this up. You're gonna be good to go. Trust me. All right. So to get this rocking and rolling, we got some ground meat. I'm gonna use ground turkey today because that's what I had in the deep freeze. Beef works phenomenal for this. You could use chicken, you could use pork, you can use turkey, you can use anything kind of ground meat you want. I'm using turkey. You need a couple of patches of Ichiban, which if you're on your own, you're gonna have a lot of this because it's cheap. Right? This and KD, keep it in the pantry. Plus, when you're making ramen and Ichiban, there's so many ways to up that. You throw some extra chicken in there, some veggies, an egg. We'll get into that another day. We'll make some ramen. We got some pickles, homemade pickles here we're going to get on. We got some onion, some ketchup, some mustard, and some cheese. And water. It's easy. It's simple. Those should be all staples you have. Right? If you don't have them, next Sunday when you go to your parents' place because you got to do some laundry, so you're going to go get mom to do it, just jump into the pantry and grab this stuff. They won't know what's missing. Mom will have like 9 of everything in the pantry because you're gone now. Nobody's eating the damn food. Been there. We know what it's like. So grab this stuff, take it home. If your mom pickles, take like 3-4 jars. She wants to eat them anyways. That's why she did. Right? So first thing we're going to do, we're going to get the meat browned up. So into the frying pan, a little bit of oil, and then we're going to add some onion in a bit. So, all right, let's get cooking. Okay, so our oil's hot. We just put about 2 tablespoons of oil in the bottom. Put in our ground turkey. Now we're going to let this cook for a minute, and then we're going to put our onion in, but we're not going to put it just yet. So we're going to let our turkey cook. Okay, so we got our ground turkey cooking along nice, and now we're just going to hit it with a cup of onions. Get it in there. Break them all up nice and fine. And we'll get this all cooked through nicely. Then we got to hit it with some water and our noodles and a little seasoning package. We're going to give this about 5-10 minutes to let this cook up. Okay, so we're going to start working on a couple other things. We're going to take our noodles. The flavor of these things. It says original. Mix mash maybe. I don't know. Let's see. This probably works better instead of a beef or a turkey ground meat, but it's alright. Take out your seasoning pack, stick it aside. We're going to need that. Now you're going to break up your noodles. Okay? Give them a little karate chopper. You don't want them long because you got to get this first through the casserole. So just break them up into smaller chunks. Let's take it to the side. Do with both bags, right? So we got both bags of noodles broke up. You can take your seasoning packages and put them in the water. 2 cups of water. We're going to turn it into a broth, okay? So that's what's going to season this stuff. This soup base is high in sodium, so you don't need to be adding too much other stuff, all right? Give that a stir. Make sure it all dissolves. Boom. Set her off to the side. Our next step is once our turkey and our onions are cooked through, we hit it with the water, the noodles, and then we're going to put it into a casserole dish, okay? Once it's in the casserole dish, we're going to hit her with the pickles, tomatoes, and mustard. Tomatoes, ketchup, I mean, come on. On top with some cheese on top, and then into the oven at 350 for like 45 minutes, okay? Noodles are going to cook at that time. That's why we're putting so much water in, just so that they absorb the moisture, then everything is cooks together. Okay, so our ground turkey and onions are cooked just the way we like them. We're now going to hit that with about a tablespoon and a half of garlic powder. Hit it with a good tablespoon of Sizzle and Smoke, just for some good seasoning. Then we're going to hit it with about the 2 cups of the broth we made with the seasoning packets. Make sure that's stirred up on the bottom. Put that in there. Then you hit her with your 2 packages of ramen. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Stir this all up. Get it all incorporated. Yeah. She doesn't look like much yet, does she? But it will. So now, you take your casserole dish, and you take your mixture, and you transfer it. And again, you give her, make sure she's all even, give her a good little stirring. You see all that liquid in there? Don't worry about it. That's what your noodles are there for. So, you level her out. Now comes the fun part. Ketchup. All over the top of her. All over the roof of it. You put as much ketchup as you think you're going to need. Boom. Now, mustard. Same thing. As much mustard as you think you want to have on her. Then you hit her with the pickles all over the top. Boom. Just like that. Now cheese. The nice part about this meal here, it hits all 4 food groups that you need. Right? You got your dairy and your cheese. You got your poultry, right? Turkey meat. Or you got your vegetables and the pickles and the onions. You got your poultry and the ground turkey. And you got the types like grains. That's it, you It's all one. This is super healthy. Right? You need this to survive, this bad boy. So now all we're going to do is take this. And she's going to go into the oven. I got the oven rolling at 360. We're going to slap her in the oven for probably 40 minutes until she's all nice and golden, everything's cooked through, moisture's all absorbed, and then we eat, and it'll be good. Cheeseburger casserole, looking gorgeous, yeah. All right, here we go. Cheeseburger ramen casserole done, ready to rock and roll. Smells good. Did her up on a plate with a little bit of this spinach salad, right? Spinach, strawberries, feta cheese, red onion. You slap that on there. Hit her with a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Vinaigrette is what that is. If you want a Greek salad dressing, go back to our playlist, How To Greek Salad Dressing. Make your own, super duper easy. Whatever kind salad dressing you want. This is how you impress a lady. If you don't want to do that and you're just by yourself, you make this. You're going to eat on it for 3-4 days easy. It lasts. It's great for lunches if you need something to take for lunch. You figure out how to make a good casserole and you will survive on your own. That's the key. All right? Cheap to make, easy peasy. So let's dig into this scallywags and see how she looks. Does smell good. When I opened her up there and cut into it, it actually smells like a cheeseburger. I love it. So there we go. Cheeseburger casserole, salad, a little bread, easy. Gourmet. You serve this to a lady that comes over, a little girlfriend, maybe a little early on. You feed them this for supper. You go hit the clubs, and you're eating this at 3 in the morning for a refresher. Trust me on that. That's a cheeseburger in a casserole form on a plate. Can't go wrong. Again, like always, pay to the state of the end. Get the recipe. It'll be at the end. Love it. Try it. Enjoy it. Go for it. Rock and roll, people.